So I think this is the Triumph Trident 660. So this is the one we're borrowing today. And we are here at Triumph Motorcycles Philippines here in Green Hills, San Juan City. And they were kind enough to lend us two completely different yet new big bikes for us to use over the weekend. First is this one, their most affordable bike. So this is their Triumph Trident 660. And the other one is the modern classic Street Twin 900. But first, let's finish all the paperwork, and then we're gonna take turns test riding these bikes all the way to Caliraya. So let's go! Okay, so all set, and this is what I'll be riding today. This is their 2021 Triumph Trident 660 in black and silver combination with the white Triumph logo on the tank. And I think they have 4 different colors, may red, may white, and quick specs lang. This is a 660cc liquid-cooled triple cylinder, so 12 valves DOHC engine. And I guess it's safe to say na it's right up against the parallel twin Yamaha MT-07 and the Yamaha XSR 700, and also Honda CB650. But obviously Triumph is a European brand, so it should be more premium. So we'll find that out later. But first, let's ride out and then we'll compare it with the Street Twin 900. So let's go! Alright, so there you go, the Street Twin 900. And right away, this bike looks really classy compared to the Trident. And for the price of only 680,000 pesos, that's only 180,000 pesos more than the Triumph Trident 660. So it will really make you think twice on which one to get, either the 660 Trident or the 900cc Street Twin 900. Because for what this is, you're already getting a 900cc liquid-cooled SOHC 5-speed parallel twin engine compared to the 6-speed triple-cylinder Trident. So engine-wise, this one is more powerful, at least on paper, because I feel like the Trident pulls better and accelerates faster compared to this 900cc classic bike. But on highways, I'm pretty sure the Street Twin will smoke the 660cc Trident. So there you go. I guess the only thing left to do is to drive these two bikes all the way up to Marilake and then to Caliraya. So I'll take my time riding these two bikes, and then later I'll stop by and then review some of the first few impressions that I noticed while riding these two bikes up Marilake and on the twisties. But first, let's do a little sound check. Okay, so first things first. I know that these two bikes are on a different level. One is priced at 500,000 while the other one is priced at around 680,000 pesos. One is a retro modern parallel twin engine while the other one is a triple cylinder street fighter bike. Now I know these two bikes are completely different, but I'm reviewing them because these are the top 2 bestseller bikes for Triumph. And not to mention, these are the 2 most affordable bikes in their lineup and also the most beginner friendly. So now let's talk about how they both ride. I know that the Street Twin is a 900cc engine, but for some reason, I feel like the 660cc Triumph Trident is faster and quicker on the twisties. There's something about the Trident that makes it so nimble and really fun to drive, while the Street Twin on the other hand feels more like a cruiser and is best suited for highway driving because of its comfier ride and stance. And also the readily available power that it can give you on the highways makes it an overall better bike, especially for long rides, or a bike that you bring out on the weekends to show off on your friends. But if I were to nitpick on the Street Twin 900, I'd say it's a little bit heavy for me and a little bit too warped for my legs, especially if you're stuck in traffic. But when you're on a highway, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. As for the Trident, I really liked everything about it. It's such a fun and nimble bike, but I specifically like how torquey and playful the engine is, so I never really had a hard time overtaking or carving through the corners. I'm around 5'7" and a half, and I can pretty much flat foot both bikes with ease. So I never really had problems maneuvering the bike on tight corners and full stops. But I think where the Trident shines is the tech that it comes with. For starters, it has a full LED system, so LED headlights, taillights, and signal lights. And it also comes equipped with a really nice TFT display with all the smart functions that you'll ever need, like Bluetooth connectivity, adjustable settings, and even rain mode. So it's perfect for the rainy seasons, especially when paired with its auto self-canceling turn signal lights. But nonetheless, both bikes are very premium, and you can really tell that they didn't cheap out on any of the parts that they've installed on these bikes. I'm not gonna lie, it's my first time riding premium bikes like Triumph, and I gotta say, it's gonna be hard for me to go back to less premium bikes and lower displacement bikes like my Husqvarna. And like I said, I'm fairly new to big bikes, but I never really had a hard time riding these two bikes from the get-go. And I think it's partially because of the beginner tech features that it has that discreetly helps you manage the bike, like the low RPM assist that automatically switches you to neutral whenever the bike thinks you'll need it the most. Also, the very responsive ABS and the Brembo and Nissan brake calipers. Overall, I really think these bikes are perfect for beginners or first-time big bike riders, or even more premium experienced riders. Because with their great design and equally equipped specs, there's no doubt that these bikes truly deserve the premium price that it warrants. I mean, the premium quality and parts is a given, but they really set the bar high for other big bikes considering they're a newcomer here in the Philippines. But at the end of the day, it really boils down to your preference. Either the modern, sporty, aggressive Trident 600 or the relaxed and comfortable Street Twin 900. So yeah, this kinda reminds me of my previous comparison video, the XSR versus the Husqvarna, or modern bike versus modern classic. And also, if you want to see more photos and videos, definitely give us a follow over at Instagram at Juanico Fernandez and derp_revs. But with all that being said, thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.